Well, hey everybody, it's Tom, and I'm back again with a comic book haul. It's been 2 months since my last one. Um, Picked up that stack of books there. Also picked up a lot of toy-related things since my last video, and as the title of this video suggests, there's a massive, major uh, addition to my comic room that I'll show you guys, which also means yet another room tour. To show you. Hopefully this will be the last one. I don't think I'll be making any more changes after that. Using my iPad here, I'm not 100% sure it's recording, so just give me a second. It is. All right, cool. My phone is old. It's an iPhone 8, and the video quality is really horrible on it. So I figured I'd give this iPad a try. I've got it propped up with a whole bunch of different things to try to get this video done. So I'll show you some of the figures that I've picked up since my last haul. Some Black Series figures. I got the, make sure I'm getting centered there. Got the C-3PO in the Archive series. I got that from Ollie's. And then I got some of the retro carded figures. I finally got Chewbacca. I didn't have him. I got Bib Fortuna. I got the Emperor. I had him in the archive series card, and got the Stormtrooper. I still am trying to find one of the Ewok character. I saw a FYE just yesterday, but I'm not paying $40 for a figure from FYE. Picked up these guys. Got the C-3PO and the R2-D2 vintage 1978 figures. They're not from Kenner. These are General Mills Fun Group. I've got to look up the difference between the General Mills figures and the Kenner figures. Also got this Vader at the flea market as well. I don't know if that's in the picture or not. Yep, he is. So I grabbed all those. Let's make some room. Put these guys down here. Then I can show you guys the books that I picked up since the last video from 2 months ago. Okay. I actually grabbed these items too. A sealed PlayStation 2 game, Medal of Honor. This was only $2 at the flea market, so I grabbed it. And I grabbed the Roger Rabbit DVD. Okay. Pull these out. Should have been better prepared. Alright. Just some of the more recent pickups. Of course, all the Perillo covers I'm still getting. Let's see, what issue was that? I don't remember what one. Oh, Red Sonja. Don't know what volume, but that was issue 2. And then there's the regular Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, the variant, and the main cover. And then I got Doomsday Special, issue number 1. And then Night Terrors Green Lantern number 2, also Perillo cover. Vampirella Rage number 1. Gargoyles issue number 8. And issue number 9. So those were all the Perillo covers. I was also looking through the dollar bins at the shop, and I grabbed this Wake the Dead Retailer Incentive number 1 and Wolverine versus Blade number 1, the variant. Grabbed all those. Sorry if I sound discombobulated. My wife came down here, the cat came down here, the dog came down here all at the same time. And they're finally upstairs now. More local shop pickups. I got the Batman facsimile edition. Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, number, I don't know what number this is. Oh, number 12. Frazetta cover. What stinks about this is the logo cuts off his signature down there. They should have done a better placement somehow. But that's a Frazetta cover. And then I grabbed the Hulk 181 facsimile edition, the foil. And then the rest of the books, I think, are all flea market books. So I've been back and forth to the flea market. As most of you guys know, most of my things I find down the flea market. So the majority of these books are $1 or less. Like this was $1 pickup. Marvel Comics Presents number 95. Got that. I forgot that there is some significance to that issue. And let's see, my daughter's texting me. She's in Italy. I'm sorry, guys. So she's in Italy and she just texted me that she found a Spider-Man comic in Italian, so I would love that. Texting her back. Sorry, brought my video to a screeching halt. It's probably why no one watches anymore. I got this just yesterday. I always confuse this with the first appearance of the Destroyer, but it's not. But it's really nice condition. I didn't have it. Got it for 20 bucks. This next stack of books were all 25 cents. And I bought them just because I haven't been able to find comics at the flea market recently. So there was a guy there with a long box, and it was they were 24 for $1. So I grabbed Harbinger number 5. It still had the coupon. I grabbed Rocketeer number 2, 2 copies of that. I've got a bunch of copies of this. I don't know why I keep buying them. Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery, Gold Key. Tales from the Crypt reprint. I got that from my spinner rack. I got the Super Cops, just a cool cover. Some DC horror, House of Secrets 128. Not in the greatest of shape, but not in the worst of shape either. It definitely, I paid cover price for it. Army of War, Our Army at War, featuring Sergeant Rock, number 252. This was probably the best book that I grabbed out of the quarter books. XO Man of War number 1. Got that. This is a little something I picked up just for the nostalgia from my childhood. I used to have tons of these books and book and records. Still had the record. It was only $1. Grab that. Dollar Find Aliens number 3. X-Men Annual number 10. There's some red stuff, but it's on the bag. It's not on the book. And then I've always been looking for this. X-Men number 11. It's not in the greatest of shape, but I didn't have a copy, so now, hopefully now that I have one, it's one of those things where other copies will fall into my lap. This iconic Jim Lee cover. Then I got some books from Misky361 from YouTube, who's He does a fantasy football league with us, some of us YouTubers every year. He organizes it. It's a free league, but we got to chatting last year about some Captain America books that I needed. And he said, hey, I finally found those Captain America books I told you I was going to send you. Do you still need them? And I did, and he sent them. So I got the annual number 8, that iconic Mike Zeck cover. Some more Captain America, 293, 280, 253, 252. And he gifted all these to me, so I really appreciate it. Thank you, Brian. 249, 336. And these were his doubles, so he's upgraded some of these, and I didn't have them at all. 226, I actually had that one when I was a kid. 194, really rough grade, but you know what? It'll be a placeholder for now. 227 was another one that I had when I was a kid. 237, 238. Nice little dent. 239, and the last one was 284. So I got all those. Move all them out of the way. All right. Let's see. Some more flea market stuff. This is one of those Platt issues for Moon Knight. Number 56. I found this. Just some random flea market table. I rescued it. It was only 25 cents or 50 cents. One of those little digest comics for G.I. Joe number 1. And then I got Conan number 241, the McFarlane cover. This goes for a little bit. It's in a newsstand. Conan 248, also in a newsstand. Conan 249, cool Arthur Adams cover, newsstand. And Batman 475. There was a bunch of copies of this. I think I only grabbed one. Then I got Fantastic Four Annual 25, part of that Citizen Kang line. And some more Conans from my run, 244. And these are all in newsstand. And 228. Then I got an Adam Hughes cover, Spider Femme number 1. I got an issue of She-Hulk number 53, paying homage to that Romita cover for Spider-Man. I got World's Finest, Legends of the World's Finest, Walt Simonson, 2-parter. So I got book 1, here's book 1, and then here's book 2. And then the best book that I got for $1, I couldn't believe it. And he had a couple of issues from the run. And they were doubles of them. I was hoping I would find more than one copy of this. I didn't, but that iconic, or however you want to look at it, Alf number 48, that Seal issue. So that was an awesome find for $1. It was not in a bag, or obviously no board if there was no bag. It's not bad considering, and newsstand. I don't know. I don't remember which is rarer at this time, the newsstand or the direct, but still cool to have. I always check the kids' books when I'm at the shops or the Alf run to see if I can find that. I finally found a copy. And then I got this at my local shop, Main Street Comics. Bat Detective 283. Early Silver Age, 10 center, paid $40 for that. And then the best book that I got in recent vintage from the flea market, I paid $40 for this. I never had a copy. Now I finally do. Star Wars #1. It's got some condition issues. Let's see here. Like down here. And it's not the whitest of whites. But it too was a raw book when it came into his shop. So he sold it to me for $40, and I was thankful to have it. So that is all the books that I've picked up in the past 2 months. And now maybe I'll just show you guys some of the other things that I was able to grab. Sorry. My daughter's texting me yet again. She found some other stuff for me in Italy. So I'll be looking forward to her return. I'm going to pick this up now. So I grabbed some Smurfs for my Smurf display. So those of you who are wondering now, what did he mean that he got this major acquisition for his comic room? It is this. Oh, there's the cat. Hello, cat. We got the bins that Main Street Comics used to have. He upgraded his shop. Those of you who know have been to the shop recently and saw Erod's video showing his renovated shop. He was giving these away, and I took one. I had to take it apart to get it down here, but putting it back together, I kind of wrecked it up, so I had to reinforce it with these, see this little silver brackets there. So I spent many an hour digging through long boxes on this shelf. So I'm very happy to have this in my collection, or part of my room. This is where my desk used to be. I got a new desk now that's over there. My comic wall I had to take down. I'm gonna put some semblance of it back up again around the top there. So I'll have some books and top loaders there. Let's see, what else did we grab since the last video? I grabbed this Mego Hulk and Captain America, the 12-inch scale. I didn't remember Captain America in a 12-inch scale. I do remember that Hulk. I grabbed this McDonald's playset since the last video that you guys have seen. Some more Star Wars figures. Again, this is my DTOFs, which I've showed a million times. It's amazing how much dust gets in these things. Probably did that a little too quick. I think the lights work. I bought these cheap lights for it. So let's see if I can turn these on. Yep. So there they are, and they change colors. So I think I finally have my room the way I like it. There's some figures there. There's that corner shelf. I stuck some Muppet figures there. I got this rack here from the flea market as well. These were some of my wall books have gone. They're now in this rack that sits here. So these are some of my better Golden Age books and some sketches. There's the rest of my Star Wars figures there. I got 2 of the Boba Fett's. And I think that's it. That's all the upgrades and changes that I've made to the room. Again, there's my desk. There's my daughter's kitty cat. There's my spinner rack that I was just mentioning before. I'm going to put that EC reprint in there. My goal is to eventually fill the whole rack with EC reprints. There's my DTOF with some of my vintage Star Wars things. The figures, some of the figures fell down. Oh, I got this Yoda complete since my last video. There's some things up here on these. I love these clear plastic shelves that you can get from IKEA. I actually may put them on this wall, a couple of them, to put some books on instead of the tracks that I used to have. I don't know, I'm still deciding what I'm going to do. That's a autographed DiMaggio photo that I got a long time ago. Popeye cartoon cell. A signed Wonder Woman print. I forgot who did it. Brandino. I forgot the artist's name. It's right there if you guys. That's. And there's his signature that he did at the con for me. Got that at Baltimore Comic Con like 4 years ago. I grabbed this framed Star Wars poster just recently at the flea market for $5. I thought it would look cool on this wall, especially with the blue frame. Grabbed that King Kong recently at the flea market. Just some random figures and some lights that I put there. My Popeye signed cartoon cell with a bunch of Hall of Famers there. And just, another random shelf with stuff. Hall of Fame bat. I still want to put something here. Maybe some of these sketches that I have down here. And there's a Frazetta print there. Another random shelf. Not very well thought out what I have on them. But that's it. That's the video. That's the haul video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys leave some comments and some likes or some suggestions on what you guys would do differently. Like there's the box to my my vintage Death Star, and there's a boxed. I haven't shown that off. The Michael Keaton Batman. That's an original, out of the box Batwing. But yeah, I like it. I'm very happy with it, and hope you guys are too. And until next time, guys, be well, and hope I'll see you again before 2 months go by.